I'm Tami Roman. I have been cheated on before. You my man when I was married to him. I even wrote a book about it. And I've made it my mission to help suspicious lovers catch their cheating partners in the act. Hold up.
They two-time for the last time. We are talking about Caught to the Act, which the series is now moving to MTV. And I am joined by Tami Roman, of course, host, actress, author, as we saw right there. And Tami, good morning. It is good to see you. How you doing today?
Good morning. I am alive, and that's half the battle.
There you go. Tami, let's talk about Caught in the Act. We can tell it is full of drama. I'm curious about the setup. And then, of course, your role as a host. You kind of open up and share your story a little bit as well. Talk about how your personal, I want to say, situations perhaps have kind of helped you perhaps in this host role that people are getting ready to launch on here in season 2.
Yes. Well, everybody has their experiences. That's what life is all about. And mines have afforded me the ability to speak to situations where there is infidelity involved. I've been very open about that from my ex-marriage. And I had to go through a process of acknowledging, understanding, healing, and being able to move on. And I think that's what I bring to Caught in the Act. Unfaithful is helping people that are going through infidelity in their relationships currently navigate all the stages of that process. Caught in the Act is just that, a show that catches cheaters in the act. And people come to me when they feel like they have an inkling that something is going on. I get my investigation team out there to see if that is accurate. If we find something, we bring them back in. We sit down and speak with a relationship expert. We offer them an opportunity to either sit down with the other woman or man or take them down together in an undercover ambush. But most importantly, what we offer on Caught in the Act Unfaithful is the opportunity for people to have a round table, to have a full, complete, and whole discussion about what's going on in their relationship. And what they choose to do with that information is up to them. We're only there to provide them the truth about what they were questioning, what they were asking. And I think we do it pretty well.
It's interesting, too, because there are relationship coaches that are involved. So I'm glad you brought up that round table, right? Talk about the role that these relationship coaches have. And I'm assuming you can't say too much, but looking ahead, do most couples, in your opinion, try to rekindle? Or is that one of the things that we got to tune in to find out?
You know, I'm happy to say, and I don't feel like I'm giving away too much. In our first season, everybody decided to walk away. I think we took a different approach with how we were handling the therapy and the relationship expert part of our show. And now, surprisingly, a lot of couples have decided to stay together and do the work necessary to make their relationship successful. And that is valuable to me. We don't want any more, infidelity. We don't want any more broken homes. We want couples to learn how to work through their issues and work and understand the commitment that they've made to each other. And that's where the relationship experts help the people navigate that.
One thing I think is really interesting about Caught in the Act and the preview I was able to catch here for season 2 was that people who are in the relationship who are, think that someone is cheating, they do have the chance to partner up with the mistress. And I think that's interesting. You touched on that already, but expand on that. And do most people take up that opportunity, or do they want to kind of bust both?
It depends on the person. And quite honestly, I am very instrumental in figuring out which way they should go. Quite honestly, I was in that situation myself, and I always wanted to have a conversation with the other woman, and I was never afforded that opportunity to sit down one-on-one, face-to-face. So I'm always opting for that. Mm-hmm. But most of my guests want them together at the same time. And, I have to give the people what they want, ultimately. But I think you're missing an opportunity when you don't sit down with that other woman, because a lot of times the other woman doesn't even know she is the other woman, but you're only going to find that out by sitting and having a conversation with her.
And you know what, too, it kind of, our conversation just came full circle talking about how your experiences, of course, have impacted, the show and your role. Well, one more time, everybody, Caught in the Act, Unfaithful, season 2 is going to premiere on MTV on July 11th, 9 o'clock. Tami, thanks for being with us today. Take care, okay?
Thank you. You do the same. I appreciate you.